founder, Yukiro here, and today I am going to talk a little bit more about Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss. If I sound a bit scratchy, it's because I am still sick. So today I am going to cover the different sins and what they represent in terms of the circus. Because for those of you who are new to the two series, it is themed around the circus and the 7 acts. So I just wanted to cover that. Some of them have not been fully confirmed yet, whereas others are. So I just wanted to go over them and have a little fun with it. So to start off, we have Lucifer, who is the king of hell, and he represents the ringleader of the circus, because obviously he is the king of hell, so he is the ringleader, hence why he has a very ringleader vibe going on with his clothes. And you can probably even see in this image here, in the background, you can see sort of like the tent, and that is to represent the ringleader in the main tent. So obviously Lucifer resides in the pride ring, and he is the deadly sin of pride. Okay, so the next deadly sin I would like to talk about is Beelzebub, or Queen Bee. She's probably my favourite of the deadly sins. I love her design. I'm also a little bit impartial to foxes, so she does look a little bit more like a fly rather than a bee, but she has like bee features as well. That is a nod to the Beelzebub in lore being like the Lord of the Flies, but obviously in Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss verse, she is a fox-bee hybrid, more notably a fennec fox. She is the deadly sin of gluttony, and she represents a beast tamer, hence why in her song Cotton Candy you see her jumping through hoops. That is like indication of, you know, taming beasts and having them jump through hoops as entertainment. You're making noises, hopefully. Then you have Mammon. He is my least favourite, but he's still fairly entertaining in his own evilish ways. He is the deadly sin of greed, and he represents like the clown act, hence why his design looks very much like a clown, and he pretty much does not give a shit about copyright, hence why there's Lulu World and Lululand, and he got away with that because he knew how to get around the copyright for over Lucifer, so he won, and was able to keep his knockoff version. But yeah, he's the deadly sin of greed, but he's still fairly entertaining. I like how they've given like green in his design to also represent like the greed element, because greed is usually associated with green. Then the next favourite of my sins is Asmodeus. He is the sin of lust. A few people have said that he's probably like the magician of the circus. I personally feel he is more in line with the fire act, like the people who spin like torches and stuff and juggle torches and do different fire tricks, more than he is the magician. He could be a little bit of both, but in 2 minutes notice he is seen giving Fizzaroli a torch to spin. So that for me honed in on the point that he was fire act. But he is one of my he is like my second favourite, I think, of the deadly sins. Not including Lucifer, because Lucifer is on his own rank. Now I don't have any pictures for the other sins yet because they have not been released officially. We will be getting an episode this month of Helluva Boss, so I'm hoping we might see Satan. But as you can see from the screenshot, down on the bottom left, very bottom left, you can probably see the Satan's workout. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So you got Satan's workout, and that, to me, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but for me, I can see Satan as being the strong man, the guy who sort of like does all the huge lifting of the weights and things like that. He is the deadly sin of wrath, and I know in some Christian depictions, he and Lucifer are sort of categorized as the same person, but in the Hazbin / Helluva Boss universe, they are two separate people. Again, we haven't seen Satan yet, at least not in the show. I know VisiPop did another show, I think it was Zoophobia, where Satan shows up there, but I don't think we're going to see the same design. I think he's going to have a rehaul on his design. So I don't think they're going to be the same person technically, but we'll have to wait and see until that episode airs. The other sins we have is Leviathan. I believe they are the deadly sin of envy. Let's see, it is the second row furthest on the right. You've got the envy and the smiling heart and the frowny heart sort of split into two, kind of like those masks you get in theatre, the theatre masks. I can't remember the official name. So I'm not entirely sure what his circus act would be. It could be their given Leviathan is water based, he could do like water acts, like jumping from a high spot into like a small barrel of water. I can't remember what that is as an official circus act, but that could be what his thing is based on. As for Belthor, I'm probably going to butcher this name, Belthor, the sin of sloth, everything about them is drugs, pharmaceutical drugs, so like antidepressants and things like that. And next to Satan's workout shop, that's the sleep pills, or sleepy pills, I should say. So it could be their act is, it could be like the Beard Lady act, the Elephant Man act, you know, the quote-unquote freaks, is the only way I can really describe the sort of act I'm thinking. Of course, by today's standards, obviously that wouldn't be something that we would use or say anymore. So it might not be something like that. It could be something entirely different. Maybe it'll be something similar to a clown act, but with more sort of like illusions rather than funny ha-ha clowns doing silly things. So it could be that instead. Maybe it could be like, I don't see it as being anything too energetic though, because obviously sloth, so it'll be interesting to see what VisiPops comes up with. But I can't see it being such an act that it would require a lot of effort, if that makes sense. Hence why I'd personally say the freak show side attraction. But again, she might not go that route because it wouldn't be very, very politically correct, I'm going to say. But this show isn't exactly politically correct either, so who knows? But that is all we know of the Deadly Sins and their circus act tropes at the moment. I am looking forward to seeing what the other three that we haven't seen are and seeing where they fit in the circus theme. Again, I could be wrong on the three other ones that we haven't seen yet. But it's fun to speculate a little bit. But let me know what you think the other three themes might be surrounded by. But if you like my content, please like, comment, and of course subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!